What's up, guys? This is Chai Poker, aka Boston Ben. Welcome to the South Point Casino. I'm here to play a poker tournament this morning. It's a $300 buy-in with a $300,000 prize pool. There's multiple flights, multiple days. It's going to be a 2-day event if I can run deep. Let's get inside. It's hot out here. I'm burning up. If you're from out of town, you might not be familiar with South Point Casino. It's a few miles south of the main part of the strip. But in terms of poker action, it's actually one of the busiest poker rooms in Vegas. They always have good promotions. They always have a lot of cash games going. The tournaments are popular. It's really a good poker room. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this poker room. I used to play here all the time. It's probably the room I played the most in since I moved to Vegas. What's up, John? Let's go today, man. How you doing?
Good so far.
John, South Point staff and subscriber.
We got an overlay today.
Oh, don't tell everyone. This isn't going to be filmed. This isn't going to be posted until later, so people won't know about it. All right, so what's going on? What happened this week?
As of right now, we have 581 players for the last 4.
Okay.
We need 1225 total, so that leaves us with 644 that we need in these 2 flights. So.
Okay, I think people will come today.
I hope so. We're competing with the Gladiator today, so.
Yeah, but the Gladiator's for a few days. There's a bunch of flights and stuff. I might jump in there. I think there's like all weekend. I think you can still play that. So this is the last one of
this summer series.
The summer series.
Yeah,
how to go the other ones?
We've hit every other guarantee. We've been happy. We've been happy with the overall outcome of the summer.
Yeah, and most of the tournaments played in this back area, the lounge area, which opens up on the weekends for entertainment.
Dirty at 12:30.
Yeah, Dirty at 12:30. You been to that?
No, I haven't, but I've heard a lot of people have a lot of fun over there.
It's cool. I went like once.
Get up there.
It's funny. Okay, first break of the tournament. Nothing too exciting. We were playing 6 or 7 handed for a little bit. Got involved with some pots, and I won a few of them. And then we filled up and really just had nothing to get involved with. I haven't really seen much. So at the end of the first break, I have about 26,000. Started with 30K. I don't really remember losing any pots, but I guess just some small ones added up, and I'm a little below the starting stack. Pro tip, guys: always know how much is in the pot. Your bets should be based on what's in the pot. So you can I always calculate it. I always have a rough idea of how much is in the pot, and my bet sizing is in relation to that. You can bet a third, half, 3/4, the whole pot, or more. Just busted the tournament. Really couldn't get anything going after the second break. Nothing to play with. The highest pair I had was 10s, and I called a raise. The blinds were 500, 1,000, 1,000. I called a raise. The guy to my right, 2,900. I had about 23,000. And then it went around to the small blind. Button called. Went around to the small blind, who made it like 16,000, and then the guy to my right made it 30,000. So I had to get rid of the 10s there. Guy to my right ended up having aces. I would have rivered a 10 if I had actually played the hand out. I was actually thinking about going all in against the guy that made it 16K, because it was the young guy at the table who was kind of making moves, but I just folded. Then I went down to like 17,000. Young kid who was aggressive made it 2,000 in middle position. The small blind called. Blinds are 500, 1,000, 1,000. I had pocket fours in the big blind. Can't sit around all day. I was hoping if I jammed all in, they would both fold. The young guy ended up calling, and the other guy folded. He had sixes. I was in rough shape, and I missed, so I'm out. There ended up being about almost 350 players in this flight. There was about a half an hour left of registration. I'm not sure if they're going to hit the guarantee. It's going to depend on there's another flight tonight at 6, but I'm not gonna fire a bullet. I'm just gonna take it easy. Who is that? I think that's Ted Williams, right? Pretty sure that's Teddy Ballgame. Ted Williams. Let's recap the tournament. I know I was just complaining a little bit about cards, and probably gonna say, well, shouldn't you be able to win without cards? The only big pot I won by bluffing. The guy to my right was playing a lot of hands, so I was looking to isolate him. The blinds were 300, 600, 600, and he limped in for 600. I had ace 3 offsuit. Not a great hand, but like I said, I wanted to isolate the guy on my right and try and knock everyone else out of the hand. So I made it 2,000, and the big blind actually called the 2,000, and then the guy to my right also called. I was expecting the guy to my right to call, and this is just kind of, wasn't expecting the big blind to call, but he did. And this is kind of like a squeeze play. Sometimes when you're not getting any cards, you want to squeeze and isolate someone you think you can get some chips off of. Flop was 3, 5, 7, and 2 hearts. I didn't have a heart in my hand. I flopped bottom pair. Not great, but I am the aggressor and the pre-flop raiser. I was hoping to just take it down, but I kind of figured one of them might call me, and then I could see a turn card and evaluate from there. So on the flop, I bet 3,500, and they both called. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. This isn't working out so well. The turn was a jack of hearts, no heart in my hand, bottom pair, not getting any better for me. They both checked to me. I kind of almost gave up on the hand. It's 2 other players, so I checked. River was the queen of diamonds. Again, still just bottom pair for me, but they both checked to me. I don't think bottom pair is gonna win it. And so I threw a bet out there of 10,000, and they both folded. So I got a bluff through. Can't say I don't bluff, and sometimes that's just what you have to do when you can't wait for aces and kings all day. Even though I never saw aces, I never saw kings, I never saw queens, I never saw jacks. I mean, it just makes it a lot harder to win when you don't get those kind of hands. You still can win, it's just a lot harder. I'm here with Phil, one of the local players here in Vegas. How's it going, Phil?
Great, I'm above ground.
Yeah, man. Right, poker every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
Seattle.
How long you been in Vegas?
1971.
Just a few years, right?
Yeah.
And you've been getting a lot of hours out here at South Point, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good luck today.
Well, thanks a lot.
What's up, MC Abby? How are you? Are you playing? Local player John from New York City. Find him here at the South Point every day. Anything to say to the people?
It's a sign of a small life. I'm here a lot. I live close by. It's a great casino.
Yeah, it's well run, mate. All right, good luck today. What's up, guys? This is Chai Poker, aka Boston Ben. I'm here with my friend, former softball teammate, and currently the poker room supervisor here at South Point, Jason Sanborn. Thanks for sitting down with me today.
Hey, happy to be here, man.
So, how did you get started in the casino industry?
When I was 18, there's an Indian reservation near our town, and they had a casino there. And so at Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant, that's where I got my start.
Michigan, right?
Michigan, yeah,
Michigan.
And then came out here in 1998 when the Bellagio opened, and was lucky enough to start here at South Point in 2017.
Funny because I was taking an Uber ride back from the airport a few years ago, and the Uber driver knew you, and he had great things to say about
That's
you.
crazy.
It's just really, we live in a small town, especially
do.
when you're in the poker scene. So we met at MGM when I was playing there. And you've been the supervisor here for
Room manager for 9 years now.
good amount of time.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you love about your job?
Always the people. All walks of life walk in here from all over the world, and just being able to meet and interact with them on a daily basis. That's what gets me up in the morning. Trying to find the best ways to make the customers happy and keep them coming in.
I think that's the beautiful thing about poker. It just brings people together. Doesn't matter what language you speak, doesn't matter where you're from. The rules are the same, basically, anywhere you play.
I always say there's only one color we care about, and it's green.
Yeah. So
Either you have money to play or you don't.
sit down and you have something in common right away.
Absolutely.
So what's the most challenging thing about running a large poker room?
With people coming from so many different places and so many different walks of life, everybody has different ways that they learned how to play the game. And so melting them all into the same, some people play with more emotion and it's more visible, some people play more conservative, some people think different rules of etiquette that apply here don't necessarily apply in other parts of the world. And so getting those people to understand and accept each other and still create an environment where everybody can play and get along, that's really what the goal is and what we're going for.
All right, so what's going on at South Point these days?
We're just coming to the end of our summer free roll, and we're going to roll right into our fall free roll. So we got those running back to back to back. You play hours, you get bonus money for qualifying, and then you get to play in a tournament where first place is $40,000. So pretty good chance, and I tell people it's our equivalent to a bad beat jackpot, except 4 times a year you have a chance at winning that amount. We've got hot cards coming up. We always pay out high hands instantly. Right now we're at the tail end of our mystery high hands for the summer.
Is there still a 20K in there?
There is still a 20K in there. I think we had
in
2 10Ks drawn yesterday.
Okay.
So there's still some good amounts in there. So if you're looking to play, it should run out at the end of July, but you want to get down here as soon as possible.
What about comps? What you guys are paying?
So we do $1.50 an hour. We used to do $1, but we bumped it up last year to $1.50. With prices and inflation and everything going up, we felt it was only fair to the players to help them out a little bit. So we do $1.50 an hour, and then you can redeem that at any of our restaurants at any time just by taking your card over there.
1-to-1 everywhere. Not like on the strip, right?
Right.
Some
places
restaurants
say qualifies
2-to-1,
for right.
Or something crazy like that. Cool.
Yeah, we try to keep it simple here.
All right, so what's going on in the future?
We're implementing a slide pitch into our rotation, so we're teaching all the dealers how to slide pitch like they do in Europe. But we feel like that's going to really help game integrity and make sure that, cameras aren't going to be a factor. Nobody's going to be able to look at other people's cards to try to increase our game protection as much as possible.
Bringing the Euro slide to Vegas.
That's right.
All right, I played in Europe. I've been dealt to with the Euro slide, and I think it's cool. So is it going to be a requirement for all the dealers or what?
So eventually it'll be required from everybody, but we are going to do a soft opening. So we've given them 2 months to practice and kind of get used to it. The ones that are comfortable and ready to go, we're going to authorize them to go ahead and get started on August 1st. We'll continue to help the dealers that are struggling with it, but we won't force them to do it until they're comfortable doing it. There will be a drop dead date at some point where it's either you slide or you're not in the lineup. But we feel like everybody is going to get it. It's a pretty simple procedure once you actually sit down and start doing it.
Yeah. we've seen the dealers and staff practicing here. So starting in 2 weeks, you're gonna see the Euro slide at South Point. I could see some cool promotions for that. You know, you could do like the electric Euro slide or something like that. So let's just chat quickly about my other theme of the channel, travel. Where's some cool places you've traveled to?
Well, I've always been a theme park guy, so you know I'm Six Flags, Cedar Point, Disneyland, those type of attraction places. Outside of the country, I've never really been anywhere. A bucket list trip is probably to Rome. I've never been there, and I've always heard great things about it. And it's so historic that everybody comes back raving about it. So that's probably the one place that I'd really want to go.
I recommend Rome for anyone that likes history. You're basically just walking through history through the whole city. And it's definitely cool. It's definitely awesome. Yeah, so definitely go to Rome.
Ben's been a long-time player here. He's a great guy. I definitely recommend to follow on his channel. He's going to some interesting places, and he's always hitting up poker rooms. So if you like travel, if you like poker, he's the guy to be watching.
Well, thanks, Jason, so much for sitting down with me and being such a great supporter of Chai Charities and now Chai Poker and Travel. Stay tuned to the channel for your up-to-date source on poker in Las Vegas. All right, thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Ben.
Subscriber and dealer here at South Point, Howard. He's working on the Euro slide. Let's check it out.
Let's see what I got.
What do you got?
I'm working on technique, not speed.
Yeah.
Everybody come to the South Point and check out the Euro slide.
Oh, that was the wind. The wind took that. You
That's why I'm
gotta
practicing.
factor in the wind.
I'm playing warm off.
Nope, I got it.
Can you edit that?
It's windy in here.
Somebody turn the ceiling fans down, would you?
All right, looks good, man. I think you're almost ready.
I'll be ready on it.
Anything you want to
Don't
say?
forget to like and subscribe.
Chai Poker and Travel. Where do you want to travel to next?
Lake Tahoe, my favorite spot.
Okay. I'll be up there this winter.
Hello to all the people in Lake Tahoe. I'll see you soon.
Here with Phil, local player here in Vegas.
Get down to South Point today. They're trying to give away 50 grand. I hope I'm on the right end of it.
You need the envelopes?
Yeah.
You gotta first get a high hand.
It's easy. All you need to do is get a pair in your hand and get 2 more on the flop. Not a problem.
And then pull a 20K envelope, right?
All right, it's a little long shot, but I'm gonna take it.
How many have you pulled so far?
4.
And how much each?
3 150s, 1 250.
All right.
Nothing to talk about. So.
I pulled 2 150 each, but that was only the first 2 days I was playing here.
Yeah.
And since then I haven't hit anything.
Oh wow.
Where are you from originally? Connecticut, right?
Norwich, Connecticut. Went to
right.
Brandeis with Ben's mom.
Yeah.
She's a year older than me.
Both
Doesn't make me feel
alumni of Brandeis.
So, okay, well, good luck. Have a good day. I hope you win.
All right, cool. Good luck today.
Yeah.
I'm here with local player and subscriber Steve. How you doing today, Steve?
Doing today great, Ben.
How are you running over there in the game?
Ran pretty good. My cards held up. I took them all out with a flush draw. It was pretty strong. He had a 4-3 flush draw and an ace-jack flush draw, and he ran out.
There you go.
Top pair. Doing better at it.
Nice. So, where are you from originally again?
Originally, I was born in Augusta, Maine. Retired in New Hampshire, worked Massachusetts, so I was all New England.
We're both New
Red
Englanders.
Sox fan.
And I gotta say, I love the outfits. Every day it's a new hat, right?
It is.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. In fact, I've got, 14 more different ones I haven't worn before at home, just waiting.
If you're in the South Point room, you're gonna notice every day something new. It's cool. Yeah. All right, Steve. Good luck.
Thank you, Ben. Good luck.
All right.